Welcome to a comprehensive analysis video on Donald Trump's victory as the next President of the United States. In this video, we will delve into the recent election results, analyze the political consequences and possible future developments, and discuss Trump's announced economic policies and their implications for the USA. Furthermore, we will take a look at the economic situation in the United States, including recent interest rate cuts and their potential impact on various economic sectors. We aim to provide you with an in-depth overview of what Trump's victory means for the United States, the challenges ahead, and the opportunities that could arise.
Insights for the informed investor.
Trump's victory and next steps. Donald Trump has reclaimed the presidency as the 47th President of the United States. His official inauguration will take place in January 2025. In the meantime, the transition team is working intensively on preparing the takeover of power. A notable discussion revolves around the members of his team and potential cabinet appointments. Among the speculated names are prominent figures such as Elon Musk, Larry Fink, Peter Thiel, and Jamie Dimon. Elon Musk, known as the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, could take on an advisory role in matters of technological innovation and infrastructure development. This could particularly involve the expansion of renewable energy, digital infrastructure, and technological advancement in artificial intelligence. Musk is known for his visionary projects and could thus be a driving force behind the modernization of American infrastructure. Larry Fink, as the CEO of BlackRock and one of the most influential players in finance, could assist Trump's administration in strategically managing investments, likely playing a crucial role in directing capital into key industries such as energy, technology, and manufacturing. Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal and well-known venture capitalist, could shape economic policy with a focus on innovation and entrepreneurship. Thiel, who previously served as an advisor during Trump's first term, represents technology-driven development and may particularly focus on promoting startups and securing technological sovereignty for the U.S. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of J.P. Chase, could be included in Trump's team as an advisor on financial stability and banking regulation. His extensive experience in banking could help bolster market confidence and ensure financial security. This high-profile combination of experts in technology, finance, and entrepreneurship could help Trump implement a strong economic agenda. It symbolizes a mix of economic pragmatism and an aggressive innovation strategy aimed at enhancing the competitiveness of the American economy. Trump's election program. Trump's election program is heavily focused on revitalizing the economic growth of the U.S. A central element is the introduction of extensive tax cuts for businesses and citizens. The corporate tax rate is to be reduced from the current 21% to 15%, which is intended to encourage companies to invest more in the U.S. and create new jobs. Tax cuts are also planned for individuals, particularly the middle class, to boost purchasing power. Another key concern for Trump is deregulation to improve the competitiveness of the American economy. Particularly in the area of environmental regulations, Trump plans to ease restrictions to promote investments in the energy sector, especially in oil and gas. This could lead to a short-term reduction in production costs and an increase in competitiveness, but it also carries risks regarding environmental and climate protection. Trump also emphasizes the importance of infrastructure investments as a driver of economic growth. Investments totaling $1.5 trillion are planned over the next 5 years to expand roads, bridges, railways, and modernize energy infrastructure. Additionally, the expansion of digital infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, is to be promoted to create equal opportunities for all population groups and foster the digital transformation of the economy. A major issue in Trump's election program is also the reduction of national debt, currently exceeding $31 trillion. Trump plans to achieve savings of around $500 billion through a comprehensive reform of the public sector. This includes possibly reducing the number of government employees by up to 10%, which could result in significant savings. Many experts compare this approach to that of Argentine President Javier Milei, who has also taken drastic measures to cut state costs. However, such measures in the U.S. could lead to political resistance and social tensions, particularly among the affected populations. Trump also aims to achieve debt reduction through strong economic growth. His strategy includes promoting key industries such as semiconductor manufacturing, aerospace, and green energy, as well as creating new trade agreements to improve market access for American products. By increasing domestic production and exporting high-tech products, Trump hopes to generate new revenue streams that will help reduce national debt. Interest rate cut on November 7, 2024, and its consequences. On November 7, 2024, the Federal Reserve reduced interest rates by 0.25 percentage points, bringing them to a target range of 4.5% to 4.75%, CBS News. This decision was prompted by a slowing economy, as third-quarter growth dropped to 1.2%, down from 2.1% in the previous quarter. The aim of the rate cut is to stimulate economic activity by making borrowing more affordable for both businesses and consumers, which could potentially boost investment and spending. For the housing market, this reduction in interest rates may result in lower mortgage costs, thereby making home purchases more appealing and providing support to the real estate sector. Small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, are also likely to benefit from the availability of cheaper capital, which could facilitate their expansion and aid in recovery from recent economic uncertainties. However, this shift in policy is not without risks. Some analysts view the rate cut as an indication of the Federal Reserve's growing concerns over economic conditions. Declining bond yields reflect subdued growth expectations, with the likelihood of a recession in 2025 now estimated at approximately 40%. Additionally, if the rate cut leads to an excessive increase in demand, there is a risk of reigniting inflation, which recently stood at 2.4%. Rising prices for consumer goods and services could further burden households. The Federal Reserve has also expressed its readiness to take further actions if needed, which could include additional rate cuts or expanding the money supply to maintain liquidity in the financial system. The coming months will be crucial in determining whether these measures are effective in averting a recession and fostering economic growth. Current inflation data and unemployment rate. According to the latest data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the annual inflation rate in the U.S. fell to 2.4% in September 2024, the sixth consecutive decline and the lowest level since February 2021. This development, although slightly above analysts' expectations of 2.3%, indicates a significant cooling of inflation overall. Particularly, energy prices fell significantly, mainly due to a sharp drop in gasoline prices, which fell by 15.3% compared to the previous year. Rental costs also rose more slowly, providing some relief for many households. However, prices continued to rise in other areas, particularly for food, which became 2.3% more expensive, and in the transportation sector, which increased by 8.5%. This development shows that inflation is uneven across sectors, and that certain areas, particularly daily necessities, continue to burden households. Core inflation, which excludes volatile food and energy prices, surprisingly rose slightly to 3.3%, indicating that inflationary pressure persists in certain sectors. The unemployment rate also remained stable at 4.1% in October 2024, meeting market expectations. The number of unemployed remains at around 7 million, with the number of permanent job losers rising slightly to 1.8 million. Labor force participation fell slightly to 62.6%, indicating that some people have left the labor market, possibly out of frustration over a lack of job opportunities. The stability of the unemployment rate shows that while the labor market has not deteriorated further, structural challenges remain, particularly regarding long-term unemployment and the integration of low-skilled workers. Outlook for 2025. What can we expect for 2025? the economic environment in the U.S. will be influenced by a multitude of factors, including Trump's economic policies, the reaction of financial markets to the rate cut, and further developments in inflation and unemployment. Should Trump continue his course of deregulation and tax cuts, this could lead to short-term economic growth by stimulating investments and creating jobs. In particular, the planned infrastructure projects could make a significant contribution to economic growth and create millions of new jobs. However, the long-term effects on national debt remain to be seen. A potential wave of layoffs in the public sector to save costs could lead to significant social tensions, especially in regions heavily dependent on the public sector. Trump's economic policy could thus have a double-edged effect. On the one hand, potential economic growth, but on the other hand, the risk of social unrest and growing inequality. Conclusion: the coming months in the year 2025 will be a crucial phase for the United States. Donald Trump is taking office during an economically challenging time and must prove that his measures to strengthen the economy and create jobs can be successful in the long term. The Federal Reserve's rate cut, inflation developments, and the labor market situation will be key indicators influencing the success or failure of his presidency. Thank you for watching, and we hope this analysis has been helpful. Stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to like the video.